Well, it started like around like my cousin, my cousin Chris.
Mm-hmm.
He was like a big inspiration to me about fourth grade when I was in fourth grade. So when I was
Mm-hmm.
around 11, 12 years old, he had the name Diesel Shack. You know, that was his like one of his nicknames. And then I was inspired by that, so I was like, okay, let me put Diesel Donald together. That was my my character. You know, I created it like in fourth grade. You know, my name, and then
Uh-huh.
the brand got created around 2000, the end of 2014. You know, I started to think, okay, how can I inspire people to be great? How can I inspire people, to achieve goals and dreams in their life? You know, so
Right.
first, would you say?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I was just trying to inspire people to be great. You know, just trying to find a way that I can push people to be to the highest level that they can be. You know, so when I began my brand, I was starting out as a personal trainer or a
Oh,
fitness instructor, or however you want to say that.
right.
But I was in the gym working out with clients, and I was trying to inspire them to be great. You know, then I went from inspiring people to other things as well. So it eventually led me to acting, modeling, creating a clothing brand, doing all the things I'm doing now. So and helping other people as well.
Wow, that's nice. So, you were in fourth grade when you actually built your brand name. That is something
Yeah, fourth
crazy.
grade.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people out there are passionate about doing things like, following their passion, but hardly actually get the chance to do that.
You
So
said
how
fashion?
does, sorry?
You said fashion?
No, I said a lot of people have their passion. They want to follow
Oh,
their passion, right?
right.
But like a very few actually go ahead with it. So how do you think one take that big leap to follow or to do, what they love? Like,
Right. They just got to do it. You know, like you simply just got to do it. You can't, like, I can't tell no one how to do it. You know, like I was talking to my cousin. He's in here right now in the live chat. I was
okay,
talking to him the other day, and we were talking about how people want to be an actor or be a music person, and we were sitting in this room right here, and I was like, we both was like, you just got to do it. You know what I mean? There's no other way to do it but to just do it. You know, if you have a passion to be a music artist, you just got to become a music artist. You can't just say, oh well, I'm gonna still do this old life and then do this new life. You got to go all into it. You can't just go, oh, I'm gonna halfway do it. You know, you got to go
right,
all the way in. You got to go all the way dive into it. Or it's a, why are you
correct,
doing it? What's the point?
correct. So apart from all these, like an entrepreneur, a model, a businessman, what are the other hidden talents that we don't know about
I knew you were gonna ask that. I knew someone was
you?
gonna ask me that. I knew.
Wow.
Some little things that I do that a lot of people don't know is I have a delivery service that I'm
What?
working on. Yeah, yeah, I'm working
Wow.
on it. I never announce this, by the way. You know, I never announced this to anyone but to you. You're the first person that know that. So,
Hey.
delivery service, working on that. I'm working on, some financial institution moves, which, I want to become a bank, one day or something like that with bank and finance. So I'm working on, being able to help other entrepreneurs and invest in them. I want to be able to invest in people and give back, and say, and like one day, just say that you called me and said, hey, we're doing a business venture, out here where I'm from. Do you want to invest some money into us? And if we can come up with an agreement, I would love to invest in people, so that's like one of my next moves that I'm trying to work on is just being able to help entrepreneurs grow and being invested into them.
Wow. All the best for that. I hope it gets the perfect for you.
Yes.
Um, since you motivate people, what is your source of motivation? Like, where do you get this drive of giving your, 110% every day?
I just love what I do, and I'm motivated and inspired by reaching goals in my life. You got to have a goal that you want in life. You got to have an aim, a reach. You got to have uh, you know goals that you want to obtain in life. I noticed that if I had goals and have, objectives that I need to accomplish, that, I keep inspiring myself to push, to get there, to aim high. Some days some days you might not make it, to the high level. Sometimes you might fall short, but I know I have a goal and I've obtained that goal. And that if I keep having goals and then my goals are concentrated to where I want to be in my life. So you got to have concentration into your goals and to what you want to accomplish in life. And you got to have concentrate on one thing. And once you obtain it, you go to the next thing, to the next level. And then, I have vision boards, stuff like that. You got to be constantly inspired.
Right. Amazing. Okay. So tell us something about your brand and why and when did you come up with the idea of actually launching it, like putting it out there? Like, of course, you had your brand name at fourth grade, but let our viewers know something about your brand and when did you actually decide to put it out in the world?
My brand, I wanted to create a brand that, was true to me. I was inspired by many people out there. I was inspired by Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. Matthew McConaughey, Master P, Birdman, 50 Cent, like all these great people in America. I was inspired by, their walk and their journey. But I had to be true to myself. And how do I do something I love to do each and every day and be an inspiration to people? So I was like, okay, if I can inspire people to be great, and I asked God how to do this too. You got to ask, the higher God and ask God, how can I do this? Give me the wisdom, give me the courage, give me the finances to do this. So I just asked for that. And then one thing about my brand is that our motto is we dominate, we motivate, we inspire life into individuals. So I just wanted to do that to everyone that I ever touched in life. So if I can inspire you, if I can inspire this community of people who are on the live, then I did my duties.
Okay. All right. So can you take us a little in the behind the scenes of the movies that you have worked on? Like, how was the experience with that for you?
Oh my God, this is a good question. Okay. When I went to Empire, a lot of people want to know about the Empire story. So I said this the other day on the video, but I'm gonna say it again because a lot of people want to know about this one. So I didn't go to Empire the first time they called me. I went on it, I went the third time. So to lead up to it, the first time that I got interacted with Empire, I was in Michigan, the state of Michigan, and I was near the top of Michigan. It's like a weird place I was at. I was shooting another commercial for a casino. And when I was there, some lady came up to me and said, "Hey, you should be on Empire, you and your friend." And my friend was like, "Hey, we need to get on set." So they told me how to do, they told me the information of how to get it. So I looked it up. I was like, okay, I submitted my information and I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. But I had another commercial to shoot the next day. So I didn't want to you don't want to burn no bridges. You don't want to burn no bridges. You don't want to burn no connections that you have with other people. So we ended up going to the other commercial, and I had to cancel Empire because I wasn't going to do it to the other people. So when I get to the other set in Cleveland, it was one of the first sets that I worked on that was a union production, which means in the States, it's a union for actors that you got to work a certain amount of gigs to get into it. So I got to my first one, and I listened to myself. So if I didn't listen to what my spirit said and what my intuition said, then I wouldn't have had the opportunity. So Empire called me again a couple weeks later, and I was on another set, and I was about to go up there, and I was like, nah, I can't do it to them either, because I have a, I have a prominent role. I had a good role in this film, you know what I mean? So, and then they called me a third time to go to Chicago, and then I drove to Chicago, which is about 6 hours away from where I live, and I took my friends with me, and I said, hey, we're gonna go on set. So when I went on set, you know, I seen all the great stars on set, all the great, you know, actors, and you know, eventually I did my 3 days I was supposed to work, and then that third day they said, can you stay for another 3 months, you know, on set and be part of the bodyguard crew? And I said, yes, I'm not leaving Chicago. I'm not leaving Chicago, you know. So behind sets, you know, I learned so much from the actors. I learned so much from different individuals. So I got a chance to learn from the greatest actors that you guys may see. You know, I got a chance to be on set with Denzel Washington. I got this chance to be on set with Terrence Howard. So many great actors. I can't even name them. You know, so many great, you know, muses that I have. So that's some story behind it. Hopefully that answers your question.
Wow, that's amazing. Next question of ours is that the current situation of the world, like the COVID-19, is
Yes.
like, you know, taking a huge toll on everybody. So what would be your few motivational words for the viewers to, you know, stay focused during these tough times as well?
Obviously, you want to stay safe. You know, you want to follow the protocols that, you know, the government of wherever you live issued out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have to wear face masks, wear that. You know, just protect yourself. Like they said at the beginning, continue to wash your hands, and you know, get some exercise in. I think it's very important that people exercise. Every day I get up and I exercise, and I do meditation. I do yoga every single day, just because that keeps me grounded. You know what I mean? Each and every day. So if you have some type of exercise you do,